All right, how much will that cost me?
Let's see. So that will cost you 1 brick.
1 brick.
Hello there and welcome back. My name is Elena.
And I'm Fotios, and this is the Game Court.
And today we're doing board game upgrades.
Or deluxifications, if you wish.
Deluxification?
Yes. We are going to discuss about some games, some of our favorite games that we have deluxified in different ways.
There are many not necessarily bought from a store. I mean, some of them are, some of them are not. Some of them are homemade. Some of them are inserts that we made, well, you made, and stuff like that.
But it's not about deluxe editions of Kickstarters and stuff like that. Like
it's just like homemade deluxe editions.
Exactly. So stuff that you can make possibly at home, most of them. It's a top 10 list.
Well, it's kind of half and half top 10.
Yeah.
It's kind of 5 of the games that I enjoyed with the upgrades as they are now, and 5 that Fotios enjoys, and this is how we split them.
It's basically 10 of our most favorite games anyway, I would say.
I mean, that's why we kept them in our collection. And
we have played them.
Yeah, we've invested so much in them.
So shall we give it a go?
Shall we give it a go? Just for a quick clarification before we actually start, because we didn't actually say what we're going to do in this video, is we're going to bring the boxes on the table and we're going to open them to show you exactly how we fit our pieces inside and what do they actually contain. Some of them contain more deluxifications compared to others.
Inserts.
Some of them have inserts, some of them have, you will see what they all have. So let's start. At number 10, we have Paladins of the West Kingdom. Now, Paladins, it's one of our favorite games and we've played them many times. If you're interested, there is a playthrough around somewhere there. Let's see. Manuals. Jesus, who won on this side? Look at that. Oh, you won. Oh, this is not interesting. Nothing interesting. Oh, finally, look at that.
So we have made this foam core insert to fit all the components for each player, for the game cards, for all the meeples that you collect through the game, and we have also here metal coins, which are not the official metal coins from Garfield, but they work quite well.
They're from the previous game, aren't they?
Yeah.
From the Raiders game, of the North Sea?
No, this is from a company in Brazil that makes metal coins.
No, but the symbol themselves, I think
they look
find
like
them in
that.
Raiders as well.
Yes,
they look very
like
similar, don't they?
Yes.
And you have this, so no, the insert like fits very nicely in there.
Yes, and it's very nicely organized.
I think that's it.
I think this is one of the tightest boxes when it comes to components to pack it in.
Yes. And the main thing that we actually wanted to show you from this game is, apart from the insert and the coins themselves, which, I mean, everybody can make an insert if you're like, super crafty and stuff like that, and you can buy the coins. But we made, at one point, these
not we
provisions.
made, Elena made.
I made them. I mean, they look pretty neat, really. I'll just bring them up a little bit for you guys. They look like that. And they're supposed to be, instead of these ones. So we use these ones for all games that have provisions from this company. We use them.
Raiders.
Viscounts.
Viscounts don't have provisions, but Wayfarers.
But we use them for Wayfarers and Raiders, and we use them because they're the same thing, really.
So how do you make them?
Oh, I think it was clay.
Clay?
I think it was a clay and some jute.
Nice.
And I just crafted them by hand.
Yes.
I mean, it took me 3 days, but they are worth it.
They're very nice. They don't fit in the box, really, but equally we have them aside because we use them for different games.
We use them for different games.
Our number 9 is a game by Uwe Rosberg, is Caverna. And in this game, we don't really have any deluxifications in the box, apart from insert, and again a foam core insert, so which I will not really show this in detail. You have everything here organized nicely, but why I really want to show this game is what we have made here on the side. So a couple of birthdays ago, Elena got me this 3D printer. It's a resin 3D printer, and this is one of my first projects, I would say, that I did.
Yeah.
So I was playing with different colored resins. I was basically coloring transparent resin myself. And we made these Viking figurines. So instead of the normal wooden disc that you have the Viking figurine, which also has on the back this holder for the discs when you go to expeditions and you have the power of the expedition over there. And we have made this for all 7 different colors. And of course, Elena and I are yellow and red. And
they're ever so cute, aren't they?
They're ever so cute. I mean, compared to the simple wooden disc that is, you have up to these nice, very nice figurines. I really like them. It's one of my first 3D projects, so yes.
So we always bring them out whenever we play with many people.
Yeah.
We normally use them anyhow,
Yeah.
but it's very nice to show them.
Of course, a disadvantage is because of the volume of this doesn't fit into the box, but hey.
Number 8, Le Havre. Le Havre is, well, apart from being...
Hey, box fart.
Apart from being one of my favorite games, we've done a little insert. So technically though, the game is like half of the box, right?
Yes.
And we decided to buy, because we like this game so much, we bought these from BGG.
From BG store, yes.
Yeah, and they're all like, what's this material, would you say? Was this like acrylic?
I think it's plastic,
Plastic,
yes.
acrylic of some sort.
Yeah.
And they're all printed on both sides, so they both come on.
So
like this is the normal cardboard one,
yeah.
And then these ones are quite, I mean, the idea is they're quite resilient, so you can play plenty of games with them without breaking them, and they are super neat.
Very nice.
And then we have these, which are some gorgeous little workers over here. This is mine. I am yellow.
And this is me.
This is mine, and that's you. And we have different colors, and then we have the little boaties as well. And these are instead of the discs, right?
Yes, correct. That will progress, yes. I think this is sort of a disc, I want to say. There was a wooden boaty. Like this is the wooden boaty, and this is the disc
for our worker.
Around. Yes, correct. Now we have 7 colors here. The game is split up to 5, but I have the same 7 colors from Caverna.
And it's color independent anyway. It doesn't really matter which color you play with. So that's that. It makes the game just ever so slightly prettier.
Our number 7 is Castles of Burgundy, and we don't have here the new deluxe edition.
That's the first edition, isn't it?
That's the first edition, yes. We don't have the Awakening Realms edition with all the deluxifications, but we have deluxified our own edition, and it fits in this small box.
I mean, that was mainly the reason why we didn't go for anything bigger, because we kind of deluxified and upgraded a lot of stuff, and then the new edition came out, and it was really not much to changes in between, so we kept ours.
So we have the baggies that you can draw your hexes.
Where did we get these from?
BGG store again.
BGG, yeah.
We have the baggies, of course.
Can I just say, it makes such a difference to have the little bags with different colors.
For this game, yes.
To play, during the play and during setup, and when you put them all back, it makes such a difference.
We haven't upgraded the workers yet. We want to do this at some point. But for the ore, we have bought these very nice
ore pieces, isn't it?
Ore pieces, the metal pieces, which is very nice and very hefty. Let me give it to you. And most importantly, we have again used our 3D printer to print these very nice castles. So
you printed two different ones.
Let me show you.
Put them on the side,
well. And on the board they look very nice. You have 2 different designs, so you can choose which ones you want. But yeah, I mean, little upgrades, but they do make a difference.
I don't think they're that little. I mean, I think the castles make quite a difference, especially when you play. They do look quite impressive on the board, on your board, especially at the end when it's all built and you have more castles. They look quite nice.
But for gameplay, these are must.
The bags are amazing. Number 6, Olreans. It's easier for me to do it this way, I think, so I'm just gonna like randomly bring a box up. Righty, let's see.
So, should I say this is one of Elena's favorite games?
I think that I keep on saying this every time I open a box or I bring a box up.
I will say it now.
Righty, this game is awesome. Did I say that? This game is amazing. So we have whatever is left of the game on this side. We have the insert on this side.
So can I put this aside?
Yeah, we've kind of like changed most of the game, apart from the tiles that the game comes with. This is the first player token that we use because you change player all the time. Instead of that. And then we used this. Where did we get these from?
Again, BGG store.
BGG, and they're the same like the Caverna ones.
Le Havre, you mean?
What did I say? Caverna.
Yes.
Like Le Havre, sorry. And they're printed on both sides, and they are very nice. And especially in this game where you put your hand in the bag.
Yes, because it's a bag building game, right? Like quacks.
Yeah.
So you put them in the bag and you shuffle them like that. It's important to not be cardboard.
Yeah, because you once in a while you will like hit one of them and they split, and that's very weird. And then we have the cogs over here, and we have a million gazillion. Oh, this
different
one's so
designs.
pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of cogs instead
They are
of
metal.
They're metal cogs, aren't they?
That's for the development actions you do.
Yeah, and then we have also more workers. Some more workers. Where are they? Oh, here.
Here.
And then we have the coins. I think you're a sucker for coins, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, these coins are so pretty. They're a little bit on the light side, I have to say, but it does make such a difference when you play with nice coins. They are gorgeous.
We also have something else. We went to the UKGE in June, in the biggest UK convention, and we bought from a store called BG Extras. We got all of these.
I forgot about them.
Can you undo this for me, because these are cheese. So effectively, what we did, we replaced these resources, which again cardboard, with realistic resources. We didn't print this ourselves.
No.
But
let's see. Let me give you a handful of resources.
So we have the wheat, cheese, wine.
This is a cloth. This is the wine.
I think this is the cloth. This is the thread or something like that.
That's the thread. And this is the cloth.
Yes, but everything is here. Deluxified again.
And instead of putting tiles, you can just leave these on the board, which is quite awesome.
Yes. Our number 5 is a game that is one of my favorites.
And it stops there, I think.
It's called Newton. It's not Elena's cup of tea, I would say.
I think I just always lose, and I can never be good enough to win. I'm normally last, and it's just, it just doesn't work for me. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad game, but I think, after you lose so many times in a game, you start disliking it.
But you do like the Darwin's Journey from the same designers.
I really like that game. That's super awesome. I really recommend it if you like it. If you like the designers, I think you should give it a go.
What we have here, I'll show you slowly, because I don't want to reveal the big one. Almost there. So first of all, I would like to show you how I've made the insert for the players. So because you have your own dedicated deck, the deck here is on the side, and then your components are there. And I have made this for every player. But apart from that, here the most important upgrade that we have is the potions. Of course you can. It's the potion. So we bought these small glasses online, and then we put some resin inside, colored resin, and they are so incredibly tactile, so satisfying to play with. And of course we also bought the official metal coins for the game.
Because why not?
Because exactly. But yeah, this is the 3 upgrades we would like to show in this case. And the insert is here. The original components are there.
When you have them all like this, don't you? And then, I mean, the internet is kind of full with them, so they're quite easy to actually make. So feel free to make them for yourself if you feel like they're an amazing upgrade. Underwater Cities for number 4. Underwater Cities is a game that I like.
It's a game that we both like. Again.
It's an amazing game.
Yes.
Underwater Cities is an amazing game. Well, I think all the games in our collections are amazing games, and they're all very different, but I think we've kind of said this a gazillion times.
And all the games in your collection are amazing games.
Yes, because you pay a lot of attention to, streamline them and get whatever you like the most, which is awesome. Now, this one has, again, have you noticed that it's kind of a theme where half of the game is in the box and then half of the other one is just like, the leftovers from the upgrades and stuff like that? Righty, so what we did is we upgraded kind of a lot of stuff in this game. For example, the tunnels stayed the same, and the little farms and factories stayed the same, but we upgraded all the resources. And this is going to be your steel plast. And can I just say, these are all 3D printed, so I think we're just lucky that we have a 3D printer, otherwise we wouldn't have had all of these. So this is the steel plast.
And this is the biomatter here, I'm showing you.
And this is the kelp.
Oh, everything is out of place for some reason.
Well, because I think I just tilted the box. This is the little kelp over here for a 3 and for a 1. And this is the... And this is the, what do you call this one?
Science.
The science. And this is the little science over here. And it does make a bit of a difference, particularly that in this game, you have 3 or 4 rounds where you do production. Every few rounds, you will have a round of 3 productions.
3 productions, yes.
So you will produce, when you produce a lot of
It's
things.
so satisfying,
so,
right?
You just hold your hands there and somebody just like dishes out a lot of things.
It's very nice.
You just leave with all this like bountifulness of resources. So that feels quite nice, really. Also, we have
metal coins. Again, these are from BG store, and they look fantastic. I think.
Sooner rather than later, BGG is going to make a particular discount for us.
They're going to make a statue of me.
Oh, and I want to show this.
Yeah, okay.
When do we have these
Not
ones?
this one, that one over there.
I want to show these ones.
Yeah.
These ones we already know of them, sorry. You know what I thought? I thought at one point you were playing with some cities. So
yes.
At one point you were playing with some cities, like it was more like a 3D version of a city that would go under one of these domes. So you would have the city with the little buildings and everything, and then the dome would come and cover it. So if you'd have, good enough lighting, you could see the city through the dome, which I think was pretty cool.
We printed them off for a giveaway at some point, but haven't printed them for us yet. Maybe we should, yes.
Well, because it seems like we do have a lot of games. And these ones we have printed instead of and we printed lots of colors, instead of the player markers.
Yes.
The little action markers that go at the top of the actions.
In fact, you know what?
You have them there somewhere, don't you?
I have kept them here, I think, the punch boards.
Well, they look like this, like little submarines. And they're all 3D printed, but they are very nice to play with.
For the black, for instance, this was the original one, which is like a cardboard. And this is the upgrade, which is submarine.
It does make quite a difference. I mean, again, if tactile is a thing for you, like it's for us, then it does make a difference. It's awesome.
And the game comes in player colors, comes with orange, blue, purple, and black, none of our colors. So when we printed this off, we also said, okay, let's also print our colors as well. Exactly. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, again, the game is color independent.
Yes.
Apart from these, there is nothing else that is linked to the color. So that's it. Oh, actually, you have your first player, you have a little action card that helps you, the assistant.
But it doesn't really matter, right? It's like, where's the assistant?
Where's the assistant?
Yeah, it's this here. For instance, for the blue player, this is a blue assistant. But all the assistants are the same.
Yeah, they do the same thing.
So if you play with red, you can take the orange assistant. Doesn't really matter, Number 3 is... Concordia.
And this box is as full as anything, isn't it?
Yeah, and yes, it's very heavy as well. And you would ask yourselves, what have you upgraded in the most base Euro game ever?
I think apart from how many maps do we have in this game?
We only have like 4 maps, like two-sided maps, if you wish. The original one, and we have the crit, which also has the
it's better for 2 players, isn't it?
Yeah, the crit is the best for the 2 players.
So that's why we have it.
So first off, we have an amazing insert again, which I will go through.
I think the insert is pretty cool in this one.
Actually, let me start from the insert, because let me take a player color. Let's take, for instance, the black that is available here. How we have made this one here.
Can I just say, nobody plays with black. I don't think I remember anybody playing with this color, but there you go. That's probably in most pristine condition.
So this is a box. The cards basically are the lead.
Yeah, it is a box, isn't it?
It's a box, yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the cards are the lead, and if you take the cards off, you see you have all the components inside for your player. So it's very easy to set up like that. But the other things I like here a lot are these metal coins, which you can see here. They're quite hefty. And
these are quite nice coins,
very nice colors, and they have also this, how it's called, they're a bit dirty if you wish. I don't know how, aged or whatever they are. Yeah.
Washed?
Washed, yes, washed. They're washed, yes, thank you. Dirty, they're dirty. I don't remember the game that I think it's Europa Universalis, I remember, yes. It's Europa Universalis, the game that these coins come from originally, but we use them for this game. We don't really have Europa Universalis. I just saw the coins online, and I said, oh, this would be a very good fit for Concordia, yes. So that's that.
What else is in there?
By the way, we also have the Concordia Solitaria here, down here, the components, so we also fit this in our box. But we also have our resource tray.
Which is again 3D printed.
All of them 3D printed. So you have your wheat, you have your anvil, you have your wine, you have your cloth. All of them again 3D printed using our printer.
My number 1, which is technically number 2, but my number 1 is. Ooh, sorry, sir. gorgeous Everdell. I mean, Everdell is a beautiful game regardless. And it has a lot of beautiful components like the little squishy blueberries, which are very pink.
We haven't upgraded the blueberries yet.
No, the tree is still the same. Let's see.
The blueberries which are pink berries, right?
The pink berries, yeah, the pink squishy berries of some sort. So those ones stay the same, for example.
No box part this time. Take all of this off. Nothing. Well, the tree is a bit destroyed, so I have put a bit,
I mean, how did you mend yours, if anything? Because we put a bit of tape on top here, but it's ever so flimsy, and I'm always scared to put it on.
They do sell a wooden tree, by the way.
A wooden tree?
As an upgrade, yes.
I'm not sure if I'm prepared for a wooden tree yet.
She's going to break it.
I'm probably going to...
And by the way, in the same box we have both the base game and the Spire Crest. There's one expansion, the Spire Crest, yes. There are many expansions, there are at least 3 or 4 expansions in this game.
And the expansion.
Expansion?
Expansion.
Okay.
Let's see. Yay! So we have a lot, as you can see.
Everything's out of place.
I'm sure you can live with it. We'll probably cut it now.
Hold on a minute.
So we have a lot of, like, these ones stayed as they are. These ones the stones are exactly as they were, and the little resin is exactly the same as it was before. But the wood is now actually real wood.
Yes.
I think you've charred it around a little bit as well, didn't you? So this is technically just real wood, really. A little bit dried up and charred around.
We're doing some gardening, and I said, I'm going to keep this branch.
Oh, look at this. This looks like fitting.
It seems like I use this branch.
Points are now very heavy metal leaves.
Yeah,
so this will be your 1 pointer and this will be your 3 pointer. And they're quite satisfying because you do take them along the way. Now what do we have over here? We have, these are the link tokens.
Yes.
And these are the ones that, for example, go onto, let's see, there you go. So when you have, for example, the resin refinery, you're going to put a link over here, right? And that lets you link a building with an animal for free. And this will just show that this is how it links.
3D printed this one.
And a little bit hand-painted.
And a bit hand-painted for the door.
Shaded.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, this is a little barn door, that's very cute. And then what else do we have here?
We have these ones.
Yes, these ones are, for example, in the...
Let me find the card for you.
I think the post office might have it. All the buildings that are open, they have an open access to your opponent. But why can I not see it? Sorry. There you go. It looks like this. You can put them onto the card because most of the times when they're open for other people find it quite hard to actually see that they're open.
This one.
So you would have your card over here.
More, right?
Yeah, and it says open here, look. It says open at the top, but like who's going to see all of that? So you place this here and then people can see it from a distance. And that's pretty awesome. Not probably awesome for you, probably awesome for your opponent.
Yes.
But it looks very neat, really.
And we have also these ones here, which I haven't really painted them yet. Remember what is this for?
What is this for?
It is for the goals that you have in the game, like, the ones that have 4 goals in the game, the trees. So usually you...
This is just like a little acorn hatty.
Yeah, it's like a base for the card. Yeah. So you can
and it goes and sits
put it there. So it's more visible on an upstand position, basically.
Yeah, that's easy, isn't it? Because sometimes you're like, oh, where is it? How?
Yeah.
But then if it sits up like this, you can see it easier, isn't it? That's very clever. Yeah, I remember this.
Otherwise,
expansion.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Expansion, and more expansions.
And our number one Deluxified game is nothing else but from our actually number 1 game of all time. It's Birmingham, and the box is very, very heavy. So let's see what this box contains.
It's very, very tight as well. Yeah. Like the box was tight regardless, but with all the upgrades, it's even harder, isn't it? These are some lovely player aids. What did you print these from?
I got them again in BGG website. I think somebody has created them.
BGG forever.
Board Game Geek forever. So you have the maps here, you have the player boards here.
Notice how beautiful this game is, so beautiful.
Again, everything's out of place.
Okay, let's arrange it later.
So, right, let's start off with metal coins. These metal coins are from a company in Brazil, and they have followed the artwork of the original metal coins.
They look exactly the same, don't they?
They are nice and
hefty and
thick.
thick.
Yes, and this. Oh, we'll find it later. And they're very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice metal coins. It really makes the game.
Can I just say this insert is so helpful. You will have little, like everything is in one single place.
Every industry, yes.
Every industry, and it's then again, it will take a little while to put them back in the box, but when you take them out, it's so easy to just put them because they're already arranged one to whatever they are in order. So that makes quite a difference.
What else we have here? Of course, we have the barrels, which are the original barrels, but what we have done here, we have shaded them, and we have also painted the rings a bit silvery, so they look a bit more...
They look pretty awesome, don't they?
So,
where did you see this?
I saw another picture.
Somebody's done it before, and look how cool they look. Very cool.
For iron, we have actual iron cubes, which I don't think they were the appropriate color, so I think we sprayed them.
We sprayed them coppery.
Yeah, in copper, so they match the game. They're nice. And for coal, what we did...
we took little pebbles from the garden and
exactly.
we washed them and painted them.
Basically, little pebbles from the garden.
So it's literally
so
just,
simple. Spray them and they look amazing.
They feel very coaly, like they feel very nice.
And each one is unique.
Yes,
right?
they look very nice.
Each one is unique.
Can I do this?
Do this. You do your color, I do my color. Yes. And of course we have 3D printed stuff. Let's put this here for the focus.
Yay. I'm going to show the train. Yeah, I'm going to show the boaties.
Boatie, I'm going to show the train. Okay, fine.
Oh, I have this as well.
Yeah, go for it. So the trains and the boaties, again, printed with a 3D printed resin printer and hand painted. And of course, the coal is also painted appropriately.
And you've painted the coal inside on my canal boat over here. This looks pretty neat, doesn't it?
And we have also printed these tokens for the victory points and for the income.
And they do make such a difference when you place them on the board, because you have to link your industries, and you will link them firstly by canal, and then in the second area you will link them by trains. And it does make quite a difference. And at the beginning I was quite skeptical about the coal over here, but it looks so neat.
It looks very nice.
They're really cool. And I'm really glad you did this, because experience now is quite different.
Yep.
Although the game is the same, but the game is awesome anyhow.
Maybe we should do a playthrough of Brass soon.
We should do a playthrough of Brass. I think that would be very interesting. What do you think? Let us know down in the comments.
So I would say that this is by far our most deluxe fight game so far.
I like it the most.
Yeah, I know. It's never going to leave our collection.
So
maybe at some point we need another copy for the cards to have fresh new cards because we've played so much with them. But yeah, anyway.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our video.
Yeah, that was our 10 most upgraded games.
Deluxeification.
Deluxeifications. Tell us what games you have upgraded. You have upgraded components and everything.
And what kind of upgrades you have as well.
Yeah.
Whether they are bought, whether they are handmade.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you later.
Bye.